Us. Welcome everybody to the third class. We are Zen-Shin Martial Arts Academy. I'm Sensei Jamoki.
I'm Sensei Athia.
And we teamed up with Around the World in 79 Days. So over the next couple of months, we're going to be doing classes twice a week. We're here to promote strong bodies, a good mind, a healthy lifestyle, interaction with other people. So join us. And yeah, we're all going to become ninjas together, so thank you for joining us today. We're going to start off our class traditionally, like we have been doing. So we're going to get some space. We're going to put our heels together, our hands by our side. Now we're going to go into Caesar position. So one knee goes down, and so does the other knee. Can you see that? So girls have their legs together. And boys have their legs open. We're going to put our hands together, close our eyes, and we're going to breathe in and out. In, out. In, out. Not so yummy. Open your eyes and put our hands back on the lap. Sensei.
Sensei ni onegai shimasu. Right?
Us. Good, now we're going to use one leg to stand and then we come back. Right. Us. Okay, I think the last class we did the Students' Creed, so we're going to have a go doing this together. Let's see if over the weeks you guys could learn the Students' Creed as well. So you can first listen and then practice. And this is our promise to ourselves and to others. But we're going to just try and use our karate for the best, for good reasons rather than bad. So we're going to stand with our legs spread, hands behind our back. So you can just listen. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that will reduce my mental growth or my physical health. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best of myself and others. I intend to use what I learned in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Musubadash. Ready? Us. Okay, class has started. Thank you everybody for joining today. We're going to warm up first. We're going to review some blocks that we've done from last class and some punches we've done from last class. And hopefully we can introduce some stances today and start moving forward and back in those stances. So let's start off with a warm up. We're just going to start off just going around with our arms first. So make sure you've got lots of room. We're not going to knock anything over in your house. Let's go the other way. Nice big circle.
So I was thinking, maybe the Students' Creed, we could put it somewhere for them to see it so that they practice.
What, the Students' Creed? Yes, yeah, sure. Good. Let's twist to the side. So actually on our website, we have made a little download link where they can download the beginner block of books. Beginner book of blocks. So you can go like download that, and then that's a good way for us to practice our techniques. Got some information on there. It's all free. And so maybe we can put the Students' Creed on there as well. Good, okay. Good, so let's now just bounce on the spot. Okay, we keep our guard up here. Protect your face. Good, let's go side to side now. Good, now we're going to hold our arms in front. Let's go to the side. Let's go in front. And up. And in front. To the side. Show me your guard. And let's do some punches on the spot as we just bounce side to side. Punch, punch, punch. So don't go too fast. Have a nice rhythm. You got it. Good, okay, and yame. Good, just shake it off. Good, and shake the legs and feet. Let's reach up to the sides. Come on, tiptoes as well. Be real tall. Let's look up at the hands. Good, and come down. Shake it off. Let's go again. Reach up. And come down. Good. Let's touch our toes now. Good. So let's try this. We're going to be in our. We worked on this last one, our kumite stance. It's not fighting stance. So if I show you from the side, here, both legs are kind of bent and relaxed. I have a good size stance, but make it too small and too wobbly. So I need to make it good. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to lift up our knee, come back down, up, down. Notice how I keep my hands up the whole time and change. I'm looking forward the way I'm going. Okay, let's have a go. We've got 10. Ready? Knee, san, shi, go, rook, keep it high, chinch, hatch, here, jump. Good job. Okay, let's change. I'm going to face this way. Good. Guard up the whole time. We're looking at where we go in and get that knee high. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, chinch, hatch, here, jump. Good, okay. Good, shake it off. Well done. So this time we're going to just upgrade it one level. We're going to go swing and back down. Swing and back down. I'm really trying to keep my legs straight as I do this. And I'm going to touch my hand with my toe like this. Okay, I'm going to face you and do it this time. So show me your guard. Let's use one hand to touch. Get ready. Ich. And again. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Good. We're going to change it here. So let's change our leg. Show me your guard. Let's put the arm out. Get ready. Ich. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Good. Okay. And yame. Shake it off. So we're going to take it to the next level now. So we've done a knee raise. We've done a leg swing. So now we're going to do a kick. So this is where I'm going to, from my fighting stance, I'm going to lift up my knee first. Lift and kick and down. Lift, kick, down. I think we could all have the first set of doing this together, and then I can add some more information. And one thing I want you to remember is it's not a swing. I have to lift up, then kick, then down. That's very important. So let's try 10 off each leg. I'm going to face on the side. This is our maigeri kick. Can you say?
Maigeri.
Yeah, maigeri, which means front kick in Japanese. Let's try. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruku, shichi, hachi, kya, jump. Good. Okay, let's change leg now. So other legs forward. Good. We're going to do 10 off this side, and let's have a go. I'm going to face you. You're going to try and be faster than me. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruku, shichi, hachi, kya, jump. Good. Okay, and yame, shake it off. Well done, everybody. How did that feel? Feel okay? You're able to do it? I wonder how high you were kicking. Because let's pretend you're the bad guy. I don't really want to kick too many legs. The first place that we'd go for is the stomach. Sensei Afia does have a six-pack, but usually the stomach can be a lot softer than hitting bone or other things. So we go for our stomach height. We call this chew down. Now, last week I mentioned what part of the foot we kick with. Can you remember? I gave you some options. Do I kick with the toes? Right, the front. So when I kick toes this way, doesn't sound right, does it? I'm going to bring my toes. Do I kick with my heel? I mean, the heel is a strong part, and if I do a back kick, I use the heel. But if I'm doing a front kick, I'm not going to use the heel. I'm going to use the ball of my foot. So that's it. If we pretend we were walking on high heels, and that bit that's touching the floor now, that is a bit that's going to touch Sensei six pack here. So my toes are going up. So I'm not pointing the toes and touching them, they're trying to go up to the ceiling and come back. So this protects our feet and our toes, the best way to kick. So let's do 5 more off each side. I really want you to try and get your toes facing up as you kick. Okay, let's try. I'm going to face you in a fighting stance. Get ready. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Good, okay, let's change. Looking better. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go. Good, and well done. Let's go round the arms. And moate. We can go left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. Good. Let's turn for a punch. We're gonna go side to side. See how our feet are moving round to rotate the body. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ruku, shi, ji, haji, kya, ja. Okay. Good. Shake it off. Now this time, since I want to get closer, right here, because we're going to be in our fighting stance, we're going to beat up these guys now. So we're in our fighting stance. I'm going to use, not this hand, not the hand closest to you, the other hand back here. So you guys should have your left leg forward and your left hand forward. And you're going to use your right side to punch me. So from here, you're going to use your right hand to punch and come back. Punch and come back, that's what you're doing. We're going to do the same to you though. But we got brother and sis, 2 senseis here, and we're going to come forward and we're going to punch and come back. You're going to do the same to us. Let's see who's got the stronger punches and faster. Get ready. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ruku, shi, chi, ha, chi, kya, ja. Good, okay, let's change. Well done, everybody. Notice how I was looking at you the whole time. I didn't take my eyes off you. You're the bad guy at the moment, so I have to focus on you. So no like punching and checking out the other person's toes or looking over here. You've got to be facing forward the whole time. Okay, let's try. We've got 10 again. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ruku, shi, chi, ha, chi, kya, ja. Good, and yum. Okay, well done. My trousers are falling down a little bit. Could you just take off your stretch, please?
Let's reach up to the sky, everyone. Make yourself nice and tall. Now we're going to lean over to one side. We're making a banana shape here. Back to centre. And let's go the other way. Back to centre. Now we're going to look up to the sky and do a little back bend here, just whatever feels comfortable. And back up. Now we're going to lean forward and have a flat back. So as if you're reaching out to the screen.
This one's pretty hard. It does feel like you're sticking your bum out behind you. But actually back should be flat.
Good. Now let's relax it all the way down to the floor as far as you can reach. Relax your neck here. Now we're going to roll up through the spine really slowly until we're back standing again. Good. Now, once we're back up, let's widen our feet. We're going to reach up, lean forwards. Same thing, but our legs are wide. Good, reach first. Now, nice flat back, good posture. And now release your hands to the floor. And if you need to make your legs a bit wider so you can get your hands down, please do. Now we're going to raise one arm up to the sky and we're going to twist the body looking up to that hand and bring it down. Let's go with the other one up, reach up and down. Good, let's make those legs a little bit wider now. Our hands are on the floor. We're going to walk our hands backwards until we gently end up on our bum. Okay, good, so we're in this, we call this one the pancake. So I want you guys to have a nice posture here. So try not to be rounding in the spine here. If you do find you're really tight in the hips, place your hands behind you and just use them to support you to sit up nice and straight. So we want good posture. Okay, if this is good for you and you can do more, then you can bring your hands in front. But don't round in the spine here, shoulders down. Good, we're going to hold this for each. Ni, san, shi, go, and back up. We're going to twist around to one side and we're going to lean forwards again. So maybe you can grab hold of your leg or your ankle and bring the chest towards your knee. Good, and back up. We're going to turn to the other side and lean forwards. Ni, san, shi, go, good, and bring it back up. Let's bring our feet together. Okay, so first we're going to flex our toes, so you're kind of getting your toes to face towards you. Good, so you're pushing through your heel. Now let's point the toes. Good, and flex. And point like a ballerina. One more point, flex. And now point. Okay, so from here now, I want you to keep your feet pointed, but you're going to lift your toes up. Can you see? Let's try it again. Let's point them again. Point the whole foot and the toe. And just lift your toes up. So you're curling back your toes.
And this is the position that we kick in, isn't it?
Exactly, yes. So let's shake that off. Relax, relax. Shake it up. We're going to try it one more time because it can feel funny. But it's good to practice doing it on the floor first before you do it in the kick. So let's try again. We're going to point the toes. And now just curl back the toes but keep the foot pointed. Good. And relax. So your foot shouldn't look like this. It should look like this. So this bit's pointed and the toes come up. Good. Okay, let's bring our toes in towards each other so you can get this touch. And now try and get your baby toes to the floor. And again, come in and out. And let's shake it all about. Good. Good job. Okay, and let's stand. Well done.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go through a couple of blocks that we went through last class. And then we're going to move on and do some stance work. So we're something with our legs. So, you show me you're ready. See how my toes are facing forward. They're as wide as my shoulders. My arms are out here in front of me. I'm ready. I'm going a little bit closer. So we're going to first do, let's do a test, see if I remember. Chokazuki.
Chokazuki.
Chokazuki. That's our punch on the spot. Can you guys show me, can any of you remember our Chokazuki? That's our punch on the spot. So well done if you know. We're going to put one arm out and one arm back. And then when I give the count, we're going to punch on the spot like this. Good, okay, so let's all do it together. We have 10. Remember, just as before, we want to focus forward, look where you're punching, keep your body up straight and strong. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, chich, hach, kya, ja, yame. Okay, well done. for that first set of punches. We're going to do another set. We make it even better. One thing, we did this last time. Imagine if I punch Sensei a fear and I twist and punch. Could you just pull my fist? Like this? You see how off balance I am there? We did do this because last time you pulled me and you went for. Because here I can be strong, but once I'm leaning forward and I'm twisting, I can't. Yeah, it's a bit different. So don't twist and punch like this. I'm trying to keep my body straight.
Shoulders are still.
Yeah. So if that's against the bad guy, I'm here straight, not leaning in like this. You see how my head was exposed. So I want us to try this. Another 10. We're going to say it together though. Chokozuki.
Chokozuki.
Put one arm out. Good, get ready. Ich.
Ich.
Ni.
Ni.
Sa.
Sa.
Shi.
Shi.
Go.
Go.
Ruk.
Ruk.
Shi.
Chi. Chi.
Hachi.
Hachi.
Kya.
Kya.
Ja.
Ja.
Yame. Us. I think it's time to make some noise. Because I think a lot of people, when they think about karate, they think about the kind of sounds and noises, maybe a bit like Bruce Lee kind of noises maybe. And we haven't done any yet. I think I'm conscious that we might be in our living room or something. We've got parents about and people are busy and stuff. So we're going to still make some noise because this is part of what we do. The noise I'm talking about is a kiai. A kiai in Japanese would mean to shout. So let me give you an example. Should we both do one together? I'll say ich, and then we'll both kiai. Ich, aya! And again, ni, aya! San, aya! Good, and yame. So it was like a short shout that comes from your stomach. The idea is, let's say you were to hit me in my stomach, you could just like slap me. Oh, you could kick and punch me, but hiya! Go on a little bit harder. Go hiya! There we go. So, as the attack comes, I'm breathing out. My six-pack's strong, my body's strong. I don't have air like inside, so it can't get trapped. So if I was to like hold my breath and get punched, oh, that's gonna hurt. But it also helps promote good circulation and breathing. So it's very important that when we kiai, and even when we're breathing, I'm making my six-pack strong, and it's a good practice to have. So we're gonna do 5 punches. We're gonna do some kiai, okay, together. So it doesn't have to be a long scream. You're not trying to, shout down the world. Just a short and sharp. Yeah.
And I think it's also good for spirit as well. It helps like build energy and yeah.
You'll find that in class we'll have some kids that like a mouse, and you can tell that they're a shy kid. But there are some kids that when you have the confidence to shout in front of every people, that really helps other areas of your life, So it is somewhat good to practice.
Yeah, practice being a lion rather than a mouse.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's what it's about. Yoi. So we've got 5 with kiai. So let's put one arm out. Okay, get ready. Ich, aya! Ni, aya! San, aya! Shi, aya! Go, aya! Yame. Us. Okay, well done. So work on your kiai. That'd be the next thing to think about when we do it. Everyone's kiai is going to sound different at the start. It might sound a bit weird to you, but as the more you do it, the better it feels.
It feels weird not doing it first.
Well, we've held back in the first couple of classes, and you just feel a little bit weird. I didn't want to scare you off with all the shouting. But it is part of what we do. And actually, as I was doing it then, I was thinking how it's like a punctuation to what we do. Like it's like an exclamation mark. But if you're watching a silent movie, it doesn't feel quite right, does it? No.
Brings it alive.
Exactly. So our next one, block we're going to do now, is our argue key. Can anyone remember argue key? Let me give you a hint. It is a rising block. Rising block. So this time I'm going to slap Sensei on her head, and her arm is going to rise up and block her head. See how there's distance here between her arm and her head? She's using a forearm, using the bone. She's making it strong this way. Good. Could you turn and face them and show it? If you just raise the one hand, could you show them how they cross now? They make an X in the middle and change here. See how this hand is always on the side. If it was down here like she's holding a handbag, anything could happen here. I could slap and the hand isn't ready. But if the hand is on the side, then the hand is here to protect herself. Or she could even punch, or she could do anything. So this is why we have to be conscious about where our hands are and when we're doing karate.
There's a place for everything.
Yeah, for sure. So let's do our argue key. Go on, say it. Argue key.
Argue key.
Okay. So pick any hand. We do our left side together. And we're going to raise a block. Okay? Okay, put it down. We'll do it to the count. Ich. Ni. Sa. Shi. Go. Ruku. Shichi. Hachi. Kya. Ja. Good. And yame. Awesome. Okay. Well done. That was our first set of blocks to the head. I did go a little bit slower, but I really want you guys to think about the X and going up. A beginner mistake is that they go side to side to block. And yeah, the ending position is correct, but how they got there is all wrong. See that? So I need you to go up, cross in front, up, cross in front, up like this. It's very important. Let's try another 10. We're going to make it faster. And on the last one, on number 11, we're going to do a big ki together. Okay. So each time, I want you to imagine someone's about to hit you on the head, and you are going to block as fast as you can. Ich. Ni. Sa. Shi. Do. Ruku. Shichi. Hachi. Kya. Ja. Aya. Yummy. Awesome. Okay. Well done, everybody. So, let's do one more block. We went through our Gidambarai. So this was our, I shouldn't show you, should I? I showed you where it started, didn't I? It started on the shoulder, up here. And it's going to slide down and block down here, like this. Maybe Sensei might do a kick. And here, this is what I'm blocking with my hand here. So it starts from up top and block here. It can also be used for a punch. Block here this way. So it's a simple downward block. Notice how I have to start up here to get the power to come down. If I only start like elbow, it's not going to be as strong. I need to bring this hand all the way back here. And then after that, we do the next move. So this one is called Gidambarai, which means lower sweeping block, because we're sweeping along the hand. Sweep down. Us? Okay, let's try.
This is my favourite block.
Is it? Okay, interesting. I think mine's argue actually. That's always the first block I teach. Okay. Say Gidambarai.
Gidambarai.
So pick your one hand. We're going to go put our left hand on top here by our shoulder. We're going to sweep down. Ich. And see how the other hand is still by the side? This is our pulling hand, the hikite hand. Now, this hand on the side goes up. We slide down. Ni. And again, come up and slide. Sa. Go up and slide. Shi. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. Go. Rook. Shich. Hatch. Cure. Ja. Last one. Aya. Good. And yummy. Awesome. Okay. Well done, everybody. What I really want us to go through today is doing some stances. Stances are important, and we talked about this at the start when we were kicking. How if I am quite high up and I kick, I don't have a good foundation. I'm quite wobbly. I feel like jelly. But once I start working my stance, my legs become strong and engaged, and I'm able to easier move forward or back and forward. But if I'm too tall, it's very easy to fall over yourself.
I think imagine like being a tree, a big strong tree, and if you have a small stance or tiny roots, then that tree's going to blow over very easily. But if you've got nice big roots and a nice strong foundation, then that tree's also going to be strong.
Good, yes. Perfect. So what we're doing, this is our front stance now we're going to do. I believe this is the first time we're doing it together. So just pay attention. When I'm moving forward, I'm going to pick a leg. I use my right leg here to step forward here. So I want you to try and get all your toes facing the direction you're going. My front leg is really bent. I want this to be straight down. I don't want it too much, that's bad for my knee. I don't want it not bent enough, that's not very good for my stance. So that's just right, go straight down. And then my back leg is trying to be as straight as it can. And I want it to turn around and my toes are facing forward. Okay, so I want us to try this together. So this is our front stance, the most common stance that we do in karate. And it's great, so let's try. So pick one leg, and we step forward. And first when you're doing this, I want you have to like configure your stance to your body. Everyone's stance is a little bit different. So you should feel stable, you shouldn't be wobbly. Do you know why? If you're wobbly, it's because your legs are in line, and it looks like I'm walking on a tightrope. But once you make your legs a little bit wider, then I feel solid. Good, let's change legs. I hope we're feeling a little bit more confident in this now. So make sure those toes are going forward. The front leg is bent. There's space, there's a gap in between my legs, so it's a little bit wide. Good, okay, and change. I'm going from the side now. So let's try one more time. So this is so important that we have a good stance when we do this. Good, and we're going to change one more time. Good, and come back. Okay, so I've got a quick exercise from here. We're going to pick our leg, and we're going to step forward and do a punch, an oizuki. So let's pick our right leg first. So I'll say ich, and then I'll say yame, which means stop, and we come back. I say knee, and come back. Also, okay, so we're just practicing stepping forward and punching.
So one off your right and one off your
Yeah, we're just changing. So I'll stand on the side again. So really pay attention to the stance here. That's the most important. That's what we're trying to get better at. Okay, so face forward. Yoi. So pick any leg first. It doesn't matter. I want you to do one step and punch. Ich. Yame. Knee. Yame. Sa. Yame. Shi. Yame. Go. Yame. Ruku. Yame. Oh, I got to stop it here. Well done, everybody. I enjoyed that. That felt quite good. A couple of things though, that I think we need to be aware of. I'm not sure if you noticed when every time I did them, looking forward, I punch, then once I finish, see how controlled I am. Every time it was the same. I don't want to be like coming back really casually, like this. It doesn't give it the right image, does it? And as we mentioned in the Students' Creed at the start of class, we're trying to make ourselves better, use self-discipline to improve ourselves. So part of that is punching and going back. See, I'm focusing, I'm controlling my body. This looks a lot better than, that way, like one of these. So I want you to really think about that to start off with. So that's one thing. Let's do that then. Let's do a couple more like this. So I think we had 6 in total last time, didn't we? So we'll try another 6. So really think about how you move back away from the punch. So any leg first. Ich. Yummy. Knee. Yummy. Suck. Yummy. She. Yummy. Go. Yummy. Ruku. Yummy. Good. And yummy. Us. Okay. So hopefully that got a little bit better then. And you're looking a bit more focused and just nicer overall the way you're finishing here. Now I want to add one more little thing. So when I step, if you just use one hand, doesn't give off the right, doesn't look right, does it? It looks weak. Or even if I just go straight out. So actually, if this hand's gonna punch, watch what I do with this hand first. And I come back. Then if I'm gonna punch with this hand, look what this hand does. So actually, I've got my arm comes out first and then changes. So rather than it being a one-handed move, I've now made it a two-handed move. Can I just show, for example, if I do have a bad guy here, it's going to be better to hold and punch rather than let go and punch. Because I could close my eyes and when I punch, Sensei could move out of the way. Good. I wouldn't know. But once I punch her, let's go for her tummy, because I bet you can still get her tummy. Even if she moves, I know where she is because I'm holding onto her, and that's really important about what we do. So this is what I'm kind of representing and showing when we put this arm out. I've got creating distance. It's also a bit of a guard, and then this is with the second hand will come in and punch. I don't just want to walk up and do one punch like this. Okay. So if you can, we're going to try and use those two hands now. Okay. So remember, if I'm going to go left arm and left leg and punch first, actually my right hand's just going to point and punch and come back. Should we try the other side now? So we'll go point, punch. Good, and come back. Other side, point, punch. Other side, point, punch. Point, punch. Last time, point, punch. Good, and yummy. Oh, okay, so we're gonna try a little experiment. Time's gone so fast, but I'd like us to try something real quick. With our partners, we're both going to face each other. We're going to make sure we've got enough room. We're both in our stance here. if I step forward, you should be able to step back. Let me do that. We don't need to be super close. We don't want to be super far away from each other as well. We put both legs forward here. So maybe see how my toe and Sensei's toe are like in line, yeah? They're not touching, they're not next to each other like this. So this is my left leg. Yeah, okay. So then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to step and punch. I'm going to step forward and Sensei's going to step back. So we go each, here, good. And then we come back, knee. And then each, knee. Good. Just leave it there. So I just want you to watch. Notice what was the first thing to move and what was the last thing to move. Just watch one more time now. If I'm going to step forward, but this works for both of us. So you see how our legs move and then the hands move. That's quite hard for a beginner. One more time. We're here. We go and punch. Then when we come back, we move, punch. So the step and the punch finish at the same time. The worst thing to do would be to punch and step forward. That's not what you want to do. You want to move, save the punch, and then you can do a real punch. Okay. So remember, we're going to work with a partner now. I am working with my partner to make us both better. I'm not trying to hurt her or prove to her that I'm really good and that she's rubbish. It's not about that. It's just about having fun with the person, challenging them, and just having some interaction. Oh, if they don't have a partner, good point. You're going to go forward one, move back one. Forward one. You're going to have an imaginary friend. It's okay, we all have them. Have a go at doing that. So you can copy me if you're on your own. So first off, we get some distance and bow to your friend. Us. Okay, so we show respect. So let's go from, if you're going to copy me, we're going to go forward first. So put our left leg forward, and we're going to have our fist. So it's the same arm and same leg is forward. We're not doing opposite hand and opposite leg. Same arm, same leg. So now my side, we're going to step forward. Sensei side, you're going to step back. Okay, get ready. Each. Now my side, we're going back. Knee. Good, change again. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Good, yummy. That's well done. It was a bit like dancing. We were moving in sync with each other. It looked good and it felt good. One thing for me is how we're using our eyes. A lot of people, when they punch, they come into our dojo, they might be a bit like this when they punch. Which is they don't know who they're punching, what's happening. So the important thing is the eyes, and we have mentioned this today already. So look forward and have that focus. Then I was actually looking at the bottom of your neck there. That's what I was focusing.
It can feel a bit funny to have that eye contact when you do something like this, but yeah.
I was actually going to say let's challenge and let's look deep into the eyes of the person you're with. It probably feels really weird, but it's good training for confidence.
Exactly, it does show you confidence if you can hold eye contact.
Yeah. Unconfident people look at the floor and they love looking at people's feet and the chewing gum on the floor and all this. But confident people look up, and if they meet their eyes with someone, they don't look away. They're not staring, but we're happy to. So we're gonna have a go. I'm gonna look at my sister. She's gonna look at me. If you've got someone, you can look into their eyes. You might end up smiling with each other. That's okay. We're having fun. If you're on your own, I'm going to focus on a spot in your wall, on your wall or somewhere in your room, and just keep your eyes on it the whole time. Okay, should we have one more round? Let's try. Okay. So, left leg forward, yeah. So, okay, eyes. I'm making my eyes really big as well, like. Okay, get ready. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. That's what itch. Knee. Yeah. Yeah, babe. Us. Hey, we had smiles on our faces. It is quite hard to stare. I think me being big bro, I'm like, look at me, younger. And actually, well, that's part of it, isn't it? Is if I can stand here like a karateka with my head up, it can look confident, intimidating. I wouldn't want to mess with that person just from the way they stand. But if I'm one of those people that a little bit like this, looking at the floor, maybe I can't control myself. This person doesn't scare me. However, this person or this person, they look like winners, and that's what we're trying to create here. So it is hard to do, but we can do it. Good. Okay. So I'm looking at the time. It's gone so fast. What I'd like us to do is we're going to finish with, I think we can do some kicks. I think we can do. You know what we'll do? We're going to step forward and do a couple kicks. So before we were in our fighting stance like this, and we're going to use our back leg, we're going to kick and step. And we're going to kick and step. So we do two, and then we'll move back to where we started, and we'll have a go again. Okay, I think that's it. Let's try. So come back. So we've got two big steps. So when I say kumate, we're all gonna hit that fighting stance. You're gonna have your left side is gonna go first. Step forward, okay. Kumate! Aya! Okay, get ready. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this leg. You're gonna use your back leg and you're gonna kick and step forward. Itch. One more. Knee. Let's try. Can we go front leg and back? And can we do it again? Go. Front leg and back. Good. Now we're going to move forward. So we use our back leg. Itch. And one more. Knee. Good. Now let's use our front leg and move back. Itch. Knee. Okay, last time. We go itch. Knee. Good, now front leg moving back. Itch. Knee. Good, okay, so what happens if we, just for fun, we're going to use our back leg first. We do knee raise. So we do knee raise with our back leg. Now this leg that's standing, kick. So we're going to go knee raise, kick. If you make it, if you blend it all together, that's what we're going to do. From the side, like this. Nice. Do this slowly first. Just do a couple together. We go knee first, and then this leg we just swap it. Swap it. Should we do it again? And again, go knee, swap. Good, okay. See how I can still come down and control my legs and my stance and with my guard up. I don't want to just land and have my guard down. So control it. We go knee, change. Good. Now we do one more like this. Go knee, change. Good. Let's see if we can blend it together now. We're going to be proper karate kids. And see if we can do it together. Like this. Itch. And again, knee. We're going to do one more with ki eyes. So when you jump and you hit, we're going to shout, go! Aya! Awesome. Okay. Well done, everybody. We're going to leave it there today. Let's finish our class properly. So we're going to put our heels together, hands by the side. Sensei, could you say salutation?
Sensei, Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Right?
Os. Os. Bow with the person you're working with. Even give them a little high five. We did that last time as well. So good job. Thank you everybody for joining in this week. I hope you've learned some. I hope you've remembered stuff from last class as well. And if you're new to us, you've just maybe your first class, you could go check out the other videos we've done, just to catch up. And we look forward to taking you on this journey with us.
Yeah, let us know how you get on in the comments, please. It'd be great to see some feedback from you guys.
For sure. So thank you to 79 Days around the world, and the charity and the challenge that they're setting up to help promote this good mental and physical health for children, but the whole family is important. So thank you everybody for joining in. I think that's it. Us. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.